What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video of our Football Manager Mobile 2019 career mode with Barcelona. This is basically going to be the semi-last part. I've decided to just break this finale of the season into two parts, so we're going to have the three remaining La Liga games being commenced and played in this video, and then we're going to save the last match for the last video. So the last match of the season is a Super Cup final against Sevilla, so that's going to be an interesting one to see out. So I'm going to make that a separate episode as kind of like a standalone finale for the season, as we fight to win the trophy. But to my surprise, there is a bit of transfer rumors swirling about with Barcelona, with our winger Coutinho revealing that he wants to make a move worth 121 million to PSG. Not seeing why he would choose to do that. If you look at his stats, he's got 16 goals, 11 assists, and 43 games played. So that's not too bad. It's probably one of his best seasons of his career, if I'm being honest. But we're gonna say we will listen to offers for the players. No player is bigger than the club, so we're gonna listen to see what PSG have to say. But at the moment, my mind is fixed on not selling him. But we'll see what sum they come up with. All right, guys. So we are coming up against Getafe right now. Hernandez is still slightly injured. Let's put on Malcolm for Coutinho. And I think we are done. Let's head straight into it. We've already been declared the champions of La Liga for this season, so the pressure's slightly off. Alright, here's Ter Stegen to Langley. Nothing much happening in these early moments of the game. A good cross to Ndiaye, but a good job from Alba to deflect that for a corner. And here is Suarez with the corner. Not all Suarez. Oh, Ter Stegen, what a good save from Ter Stegen. That could have been an early goal for Getafe. Playing some really good football in these early minutes. Good job from Alba once again. Here's Dembele, he picks up the loose ball. He's going to take it all the way, is he? He's going to do some dribbling. Oh, doesn't get too far, and it is a corner for us. Here, Suarez going to take it. Dembele. Okay, that nearly fell to Dembele for a quick shot. Anyway, here's Getafe back on the attack. Is Ndiaye to Haga, to Molina. Good defensive work, but we're still not out of the clear yet. Alright, here's a throw-in for us, quite close to the box. Here's Dembele going to take it. Malcolm. Busquets to PK. PK, what a shot. Was not expecting that one, and that does bring the deadlock to a close. We are 1-0 up within the first half of the game. Elena is being cautioned by the referee to just play it a bit more sensibly. Half time approaching, and we are 1-0 up, just to remind you guys. Here's Dembele there. What a good dribble. Oh, what a goal from Malcolm. Really good play from Suarez to let off to Malcolm. I thought he might have gone for the shot straight away. A very good team play, and that deservedly brings us 2-0 up. And we're one step closer to finishing the match with a victory. Alright guys, half time. Let's analyze the statistics for a bit. So we are just edging the possession on our side just by about 2% more. we have more shots. However, less of them are on target, and Getafe have 2 clear-cut chances. In comparison to us, we have 0. All right, so let's head into it. Let's head into the second half. Getafe get the kickoff. They're choosing to play a passing game. Not really working out. Good interception from Semedo. Is Ndiaye. Getafe trying to look for that consolation goal, and they get it. A good goal from Portillo. He manages to dribble past all our defenders, and just like that, Getafe are back in the game. We no longer look as confident to secure the victory as we did in the first half, but that's alright. Let's make a couple of substitutions. Might have to bring in Messi to just absolutely just finish the game off. Alright, guys. So we got Messi going to be coming in for Dembele, and Rakitic for Elena, and Semedo for Roberto. And Titi's on the bench. We're slowly going to introduce him back into the team. I'm just trying to play the reserves in the last few matches just to get them some game time before the season ends. Yellow card for... Don't think I was paying attention for who it was. About 8 minutes left until the end of the game. Let's try hold out for this 2-1 win, if possible. The game has died down in these final moments. I think both teams are just settling for a possession. But here's Messi, not him. He's going to try go all around, isn't he? Good pass to Kante. Back to Messi. Is he going to finish the game off? No, he's not. Brilliant save from the Getafe keeper. And that might just breathe some life into Getafe's comeback. Almost a goal. And it's a goal kick. And I think that should finish the game off. Suarez picks up a loose ball. Okay, Kante back to Messi. Back to Suarez, back to Malcolm. He's not going to make that, but it's okay. We get the 3 points. The whistle blows his final... the referee blows the whistle. And we are 2-1 up to the good and deserved victory. And now we just have 2 games remaining of this La Liga campaign. And if you guys want to look at the table so far, so Sevilla is second. So they've been doing really well. It's going to be interesting to see how they perform against us in the cup final at the end of the season. And then following that is Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid in 3rd and 4th place respectively. Valencia not too bad, 5th place, just missed out on Champions League. So they'll have to do with Europa League next season. And relegation candidates is Girona, Huesca and Real Valladolid. So interesting campaign. We've got 27 wins, 7 draws and 2 losses from 36 games, 72 goals. We've basically got the highest goals scored in the league, and the lowest amount of goals conceded in the league as well. And not to mention, we're literally over 10 points over our second place opponents. So it's been a pretty successful campaign. in our own turf, and by that I mean in the league where we're comfortable with. However, the Champions League has not been such a success, unfortunately. PSG proved to be the dominant force. Let's see who's in the last few matches of the Champions League. Okay, so let's okay, so where we remained, we did lose against PSG. Okay, so then let's see what PSG did afterwards. They lost against Bayern Munich. That's the first leg. They lost 2-1 against Bayern Munich in the first leg. Atletico Madrid also beat Roma in the first leg as well, 3-2. Then Benfica and Inter 2-1 to Inter. 2-1 to Man City against Juventus. And then second leg, Benfica won the second leg. Juventus won the second leg of the quarterfinal. And Atletico Madrid won pretty convincingly against Roma. And PSG just about missed out on that semi-final place, with Bayern Munich gaining that place spot instead. And then Bayern Munich went into a showdown with Benfica, so it's 1-1 in the first leg, and then Juventus are leading Atletico Madrid 4-0 in the semi-final first leg. And then they beat Juventus, so Atletico Madrid are in the final, and then Bayern Munich also beat Benfica in the final. And that can only mean one thing: it will be Bayern Munich versus Atletico Madrid. So that's going to be an interesting match to see what the outcome will be. Place in the comments who you guys think your bet is going to be on. Personally, me, I think Bayern Munich's got to win that one. Alright, we've got our own worries, own matches to worry about right now. Let's bring Umtiti back into the fold for PK. PK has had a really good season. He's played 43 games, so that's really well done for him. And Malcolm, let's keep Malcolm on. And let's bring Messi on for Dembele. Dembele's had 44 games, 4 goals and 6 assists, so that's not too bad. He surely can't be complaining about game time. He's had all the game time in the world. Anyway, let's bring Arthur back on for Elena. Elena's been doing well as well. 2 goals, 3 assists in 13 games. So all is good so far. And Coutinho, PSG are still interested in him. So we're going to have to see how that transfer saga goes along. Alright, we get the kickoff. Here's Semedo to Kante. Kante's been such a crucial part of our team this season. A very solid ball playing midfielder. Good cover from Arthur to pick up the loose ball. Here's Semedo working our way closely. Good 1-2s from Kante, Messi. A few 1-2s, Suarez, and it's a goal. Just as easy as that. A few 1-2s just to distract the opponents. Get them to loosen up the formation a little bit, trying to chase Kante and Messi to try to stop those lethal passes. But little do they know that Suarez is just about to get himself unmarked just outside the box and score a beautiful goal. Good defending from Alba, just some crucial interceptions. They're small interceptions, but they could count in the long run. Like, you never know. Maybe if he didn't make that interception, that ball would have went past him, reached an Espanyol teammate, crossed that ball, and then boom, 1-1. So all these small interceptions do have a big role to play in the game overall. Here's Espanyol though, back on the attack. But no shots up from them so far, even though they're the more dominant team in terms of possession. They're really keeping us at bay. However, we do have the shots, which seems to be more important at this stage, as we are 1-0 up. Half time, guys. Let's proceed into the second half. Here's Espanyol. A few good passes outside our area, and it is a free kick. I think it was offside for one of the Espanyol strikers or midfielders. Alba's being lectured by the referee to be a bit more cautious in the future and take it easy. Still, so far, Suarez's goal is the only thing that stands between the two teams, with us looking like the team that's going to get the victory. But let's wait until the final whistle to confirm that statement. This match is so slow. Fuck you know. There's literally nothing to commentate on because I can't see anything on the screen. It's just the text that you guys can see for yourselves from the in-game commentary. But that's about it. Messi just received the elbow. The referee is calling up one of the Espanyol players to receive a caution. No, for yellow cards straight. Okay, fair enough. Well, here we go. It's speeding up. Just 7 minutes left. Can we add that icing on the cake? Let's make some substitutions to try reinforce our objective to get that second goal and truly wrap up the game. Semedo's being called over as well, but the referee's being lenient. No booking, fair play. It wasn't a foul to merit a card, so all good for me. Alright guys, so let's bring on Rakitic for Alpha, Roberto for Semedo, and Langley has been getting a 6. So he's not on his best form, but it's alright. And let's bring on Dembele for Malcolm. On the left side, we're going to play him left side at this time, just to give Messi a full game. 89th minute. Are we going to get that second goal, guys? Alright guys, I think this will be the final phase of the game. Here's Busquets to Rakitic, finds Kante, but Kante was fouled, and it is a little free kick just before the final whistle. Who's going to take it? It might be Messi. He's usually the professionalist from these set pieces. Yes, it is. Messi's going to take it. Is he going to wrap up the game? No, he's not. It is a corner. Gets deflected from the wall. And this is truly the last chance for us to add that goal. Is Rakitic, and it doesn't find anyone. And an indirect free kick is given to Espanyol. Ter Stegen picks up the loose ball, puts all doubt to rest, and we do get the win, guys. Still victorious. I'm not even sure how many games that is. We've actually won in a row. I think that's like 3, 6, about 12, 13 games unbeaten. And then we got our final game of the La Liga. So let's try and make this worthwhile and make it and put on a good show for the fans, since that's going to conclude our season. Truly, we're on 91 points right now. Real Madrid seem to have taken second spot away from Sevilla just by 1 point. So props to them for climbing up the table. Nowhere near us though. We are out unmatched in this season by quite a bit. Alright. We have Rayo Vallecano now in our final game. Let's try switch it up a bit. Let's bring on Sillerson for Ter Stegen. Let's bring on Coutinho for Malcolm. Let's bring on PK for Langley. Let's swap them around. And Hernandez, let's get him to play his final league game. Jordi Alba is going to be on the bench. We've got Vidal here. I think that should be a finish. Let's bring on Rakitic for Alpha. How many games has he been playing? Only 27, not that many. But it's only because we had good players to fill his position. Like Arthur was doing quite well. Elena was doing quite well. So we've had no shortage in his position, which kind of is the sole reason why he hasn't played that much this season. Indirect free kick to Barcelona though. We get the first half started. Here's Umtiti with the cross. With the pass, sorry. Here's Rakitic. Good layoff for Kante. Good layoff for Messi. Messi, not a good pass, surprisingly. And the ball goes in the opposite end. Coutinho is down with injury. The physios are going to have to rush on the field and help him. But it doesn't look like it's a serious injury. He looks like he's continuing on the pitch. So no substitution required, thankfully. Here's Messi though. Ever so active in that attacking third. Doesn't get past his opponent, but he does win us a corner, which could prove to be valuable in the seconds to come. Here's Rakitic though. He's going to take it. And just as I was saying, we do get the first goal from that corner. I think Coutinho scores. I think it looks like it was Coutinho. I'm not sure. It's the man who wants a move away from the club who scores. So nice to see him on the score sheet. Here's Messi though. He does all the work. Puts in a beautiful cross. And it is a goal kick. It looks like Suarez just couldn't direct his header on target, which is a bit of a shame. But we keep going. Here's Busquets to Kante, to Umtiti, to Rakitic. Back to Kante. What a layoff. And Coutinho. Yes, he gets his second goal. He looks like a man. You wouldn't even believe that he would want to leave the club with the form he's on. But the speculation is there. Media are wondering. And there's nothing much to say on the matter right now. There's not been any formal approach, any professional approach from PSG. So there's nothing to report on that. You guys will be the first ones to know when that happens, as we are all experiencing this football journey together. So far, Coutinho's been playing really well this season. Alright guys, let's advance into the second half and the final half at that of the season. The Liga season. Oh, almost a good interception. Piqué cleans up the ball very nicely. Here's Messi though. Is he going to go all the way? He passes it to Kante and the phase goes away. Here is Rayo with a good chance. Moreno extends his touch just a bit too much. The ball slips away from him, and with it goes the promising attack which they've had. Oh, it's a goal kick. What a good header from one of the Rayo players. Could have easily gone in, but it goes over to our advantage. Here's Coutinho. What a throw in to Suarez. What was that? What a throw in. Straight to the striker, and like a second later, we see 3-0 on the scoreboard. Very good play between Suarez and Coutinho this game. Same with Messi as well, as usual. '74th minute, here's Piqué playing out from the back. Here's Kante, Busquets, so well organised this team is. Suarez, 4-0 guys. The icing on the cake has been complete. Suarez, second goal of the game. Coutinho, 2 goals in the game as well. Doesn't get any better. Anyway, let's make some subs. Let's bring on Malcolm this time for Coutinho. Coutinho's done his fair share of the game. And then let's bring Alpha for Rakitic. Alright, just about 10 minutes left of the game. Let's see if we are capable of adding another goal. That would be really nice to see. But 4-0, good result, plenty of goals and none conceded. So that's a wrap for this season, pretty sure. Alright guys, 92nd minute. We're 2 minutes into stoppage time already. Raul Vallecano get their consolation goal. Bit bummed to concede that in just the final hurdle of the game, but it does happen and we have a healthy advantage to lean upon to make sure they have no chance of coming back. And whistle has gone. We have just ended our campaign for the La Liga this season in this game, and we go on to the Super Cup final against Sevilla. Yet another trophy available for us to win. That will make it I think our second trophy of the season. Not the most important cup to win. Obviously, Champions League is favoured by the owners and the club members, but a trophy still. So Barcelona, Felipe Coutinho has won the Spanish League Player of the Year. Let's see who was in second place. Modric and Moreno from Villarreal was in third place. So plenty of awards for us as well. Here's the top goal scorers. First place, as expected, Messi. Second place, Suarez and Cavani for Real Madrid in third place. Alright, so after Messi has gone on to win the Player of the Month for last month, he has publicly thanked me for his fantastic form. I'll take that. And we have won the Manager of the Year. What a beautiful award. What a beautiful award to win, especially my first season in charge. And here we have the top Spanish goal scorer, which is Diego Costa with 17 goals. And second place, Inaki Williams. And then in third place, Moreno again. So pretty accomplished season. Let's check out our transfers, which we have done so far. So we've only spent 128 million, which is not too bad for a club like Barcelona. I mean, it's not going to be every season we're going to be spending 100 million, purely because Conte was like a one-off purchase. He was needed in midfield for that defensive cover, so he's going to last a couple of years. And then we've got Hernandez as well. A left back was really needed because Jordi Alba is coming of age and he was the only other solution in that left back position. And we've tried to balance the books in terms of money going out and money coming in. So we've sold Rafinha to Crystal Palace for 19 million, and then we sold Thomas Vermaelen to Brighton for 1.6. So let's see how Rafinha is faring at Crystal Palace. He's only played 2 games since his transfer, so that's not too promising. Hopefully he finds his feet sooner or later. And Vermaelen, he's literally not played any games since his transfer, which is a bit disappointing for him. But you'll have to see what future decisions he's going to take. But anyway guys, we're going to conclude the video here, and we have a a masterpiece to witness in the next video. We are going to be versing Sevilla in the Copa del Rey final. Oh wait, I just checked. If we win the trophy in the final in the next game, then that will be actually our 3rd trophy of the season. I forgot to take into consideration the La Liga. Until next time guys, peace.